exciting matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the LSU Tigers against the USC Trojans. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Lane Kiffin before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And the Tigers will kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. It's Mayava. It's a wide receiver screen. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
That screen fooled nobody. Great recognition from the corner. As soon as the ball was snapped, he recognized what was going on, got into the backfield, and blew it up for a loss.
Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Off the play fake on first down. There's a fumble way behind line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
This was a concern from this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Bowman. The reception makes about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Running out of time in the pocket. Scooped up in the defense. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. The defense produces 6 points. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. He cannot escape. It's a sack. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a receiver wide open. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a 1st down. Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
fourth down, looking to throw for it. Here comes the pressure. Finds his man. It's Williams. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now.
What an outstanding effort by this wide receiver. Again, good ball placement, and it allows for yards after the catch, there's no doubt. But then it's about the effort, the athleticism, and the want-to of that player on the outside. He does a great job. Once that ball is in his hands, you could tell there was no...
Makes the catch and has space. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards, you take them. And now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play. But, man, these are important. Creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a third and short. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat. The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Barry. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. With one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5. Offense in hurry-up mode. They're going to run it. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Chris, these games always come down to execution, and execution in crucial moments when there's points at stake. You've got to make that catch. He's wide open. He's got to catch the football.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Catch made in space. Look out. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Oh, almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed, but it does bring up a fourth down here.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, Chris, this becomes a very precarious situation here. Just a little bit of time left. If this offense can get on the field and go down and score and get the ball back to start the second half, this thing could get out of control.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for...
And is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. They get him down after the return. Wow, that interception could be enormous. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To throw, it's Mayava. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Trojans. Add 6 more points to the total.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the third quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Harris. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And the runner takes off to his right. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, he's got open space. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll hand it off. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Now the Tigers will spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Dropping back. It's Levitt. On the move now. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Backed up after the intentional grounding. Second down and very long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Breaking into the clear. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's a draw play. It's a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Powering through a tackle. And tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Touchdown, Southern Cal. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. It puts them in front, 14-13 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Handoff to the back. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Back to pass. It's Levitt. With the catch, it's Durham. Here he goes. He's in the clear. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, LSU. And that will give them the lead now.
What a try from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. looking downfield. It's Mayava. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Here comes the rush. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll run the option. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, it's like the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Everybody was assignment sound. Quarterback barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defensive coordinator told us that it was going to be all about discipline, and discipline with the eyes of the defense, in particular when they go to these option plays. And here, this is a beautiful job, making sure that the eyes are disciplined and getting the quarterback down right around the line of scrimmage.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Press coverage now from these DBs. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun handoff here. The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
This is when you get that small reminder from an offensive coach. I know that it was right near the sideline, just pops out, this ball goes out of bounds. But remember, ball security. You always want to hang on to that football.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution.
The ball is picked off. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. 2-minute clock with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we knew this offense was going to attack on the edges and on the perimeter. And we knew that the defense would have to tackle in space. They're doing that great on this play. And now the offense is behind the chains.
to throw. On the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
It's a one-possession game they'll elect to go for here on fourth down. And the wideout goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And the Trojans' offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. This is a hallmark of this defense, is physicality, and you see it show up behind the line of scrimmage here. What a nice hit.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. The QB throws his 3rd hit of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Quarterback keeps the football. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their first. Not ideal. You give up first down yardage, then have to run the timeout. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Running back with the football. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Now we have a timeout call by USC. That's their 2nd. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And they hand it off to the back. Runs through the defender. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Joel Klatt. Holly Rose on the sidelines experiencing the weather conditions today. Hey, Holly.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As I say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. And the Ducks will kick it away to start us off. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays, the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, if there's one trait that I would love to have out of a defensive back, it's the ability to be versatile. And when they blitz the safety, he shows that not only is he good in coverage, that he can make plays behind the line of scrimmage. This is a beautiful job, and I love the aggressive nature of this defense.
The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're...
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. Fighting off the defender. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. And the quarterback dropping back. That's caught. It's Fletcher.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Look out, he's got space ahead. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. And the Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Trying the old counter play here. The gain moves the ball to the 34. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Past the 45. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Screen to the receiver in the flat. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Moore. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
Looking to scramble now. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10. The Ducks looking to punch it in here. First and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Touchdown, Ducks. Powers into the end zone. And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. The touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Receiver makes the grab. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, that is such an important touchdown, a big-time score by this offense to take the lead going into half, knowing that they've got to kick it off to the opposition to start the 3rd quarter. That's a beautiful job, getting themselves in position and then executing to get into the end zone.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Moore. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
He's got the first down and more. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
And the pressure's on. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Coming after him. He bought some time, now lets it go. Nice grab. It's Johnson. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. The Ducks will signal for their 1st timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. On 2nd and inches, will they be aggressive here? 3 receivers bunched to the right. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Moore. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Touchdown, Oregon. They connect for 6.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the 2nd half and try to sustain this momentum.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Now here he goes. Goes out of bounds after a massive gain. Offense suddenly inside the plus 40. Cage will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Bringing it out. It's Hill. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. To the air. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
We always talk about a pass rusher having a great motor, and this is a great example of that on the edge. This defensive end, he didn't beat him right away, but it's just the effort to sustain the rush that ultimately gets home. Beautiful job right there, and a nice job by this secondary covering up those easy, quick throws.
The Ducks will signal for their 1st timeout. Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on 1st down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. Oh, a great diving catch near the right sideline. The Ducks hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking downfield, it's Moore. A deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. The offense recovers, but it's short of the mark. A turnover on downs. They're stopped on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Close to the tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes, to put them on top now. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Offense will go for 2 here, trying to make the lead 7. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the 2-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational. Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring out second down. Quick throw caught on the left side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And the back now goes in motion. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They still have two more to work with here in the final quarter. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't think you can settle for a field goal here. You need to put the ball in the end zone, and so now it's best play, best matchup. What do you got on that play sheet? Give me some heat off the sheet here on fourth.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. The Ducks with an answer. Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their second timeout here. We've got one more timeout to use now. Offense lines up to go for 2, trying to make this a 3-point game. Looking to throw here. And the short pass caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Now it's another broken tackle. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
This defense told us all week long they were going to be prepared for these more exotic style runs where they're trying to get the ball on the perimeter, the wide receiver, the tight end. They understood that this was a big part of this offense's game plan, and they were ready for it. Great pursuit, good leverage of the ball, and then they're tackling in space. That's a beautiful job. That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air, looking for his big tight end. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Pounding away with the run game. Open field, no shot to bring him down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to throw. It's Moore. On the move now. And he runs it in for the score.